Hello, my name is Giselle Rivera, and have you noticed that all over the United States there are restaurants in every single corner. It can be from Olive Garden, Wendy's, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, uh, Red Robin's, any restaurant that you can currently think of. They're everywhere, and they're really popular. Many individuals that I've known, and in general, they go to restaurants or fast food places at least twice or three times a week, from what I've known. I mean, I myself go to Chick Fil A at least once a week, or the food place Kava at least once a week. Well, this issue has been growing increasingly in the United States, and it has become a big problem. So I believe cooking at home is a better option than dining out because it has many health issues. Cooking at home ensures what ingredients are being used, and cooking at home provides many benefits. Um, so many people in the United States have health issues due to eating out. So I have a source from Washington Post that said, quote, what is junk food? Essentially, any food that is highly processed, high in calories, and low in nutrients. Junk food is also usually high in added sugar, salt, saturated, or trans fat. Some evidence points to junk food as being as addictive as alcohol and drugs. Imagine we are eating, almost everyone in the United States is eating junk food, and junk food, as said by the Washington Post, is almost as addictive as alcohol and drugs. When I read this, I kind of reflected on my life, and I saw that, wow, I'm eating like fast foods like almost three times a week, and like there is no one week where I don't eat fast food from, or any type of restaurant in general. Even if it's like a healthy meal, it's better to make that same meal at home than to get it from a restaurant because you don't know what they're putting in the food. I mean, you're not there to actually see it happening. Um, so this is essentially a really big problem. And obviously, if you see, I mean, there's many individuals who go to like Starbucks every single morning to get their I don't know, iced coffee or a latte or like some very sugary drinks. If you see how much sugar is actually in a drink in Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, it's really high, and there's many individuals who go there like every single morning or even like several times a day to actually get their fix of caffeine. But little do they know like what's actually like what other things are in the drinks or in their foods that they're getting there as well. Um, All right, so my second point is cooking at home ensures what is in your food. Like again, like I said, if you're cooking at home, you're buying the ingredients, you're, putting them all together, you know what's at the right temperature, if and you may be following a recipe too, which is also helpful, when you go shopping and get your food. And it's better to know it cuz for example, McDonald's, you don't know what preservatives they're using. And in general, preservatives shouldn't even be in your body in the first place. That's very unhealthy. Um, Also, cooking at home like ensure like that or if you're trying to lead a healthy lifestyle, um, it's good to know like what's in your food and stuff like that. In order for it to not impair like what your health goal is or what your life goal at the end of this journey would be. Like if you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to eat healthy and stay away from fast food restaurants, because I don't know if you noticed, they're really high in calories. Like even for the healthy foods, they're pretty high in calories than what they should be. um Anyways, but like if you have a long if you want to lose weight, then you should know what's in your food and look at that. Make sure you're eating enough protein, fiber, and whatnot, enough nutrients. But like Washington Post said, fast foods have low nutrients but high in calories. Nutrients is what we need. Nutrients are what we need to survive and be healthy enough. This isn't about how you look like or how your figure is. It's just about being healthy. That's what matters. Um, and my third point is cooking at home provides many benefits. For instance, cooking at home can ensure healthier meals, and plus, they also come out cheaper. They come out cheaper. So like one meal at, I don't know, like if you're trying to be healthy, maybe Kava, like a, yeah, I work at Kava, but I'm not trying to talk bad about them, but Kava, their meals probably end up being like $9 at the end, or maybe eight. But if you use $9 or $8, you can just buy yourself like a whole cabbage and like other vegetables, and make a salad. Enough salad for like a whole week. You see my point in here? You can like save so much money if you just make it at home, and it can be very similar to, um, instead of just buying one meal for the price of something that you can, sustain yourself for almost a week. All right, and I don't know um, if you're trying to be healthy, or you just really love junk food and then you can't, you know, stay away from it. I mean, it's fine to occasionally indulge in to your cravings, but it shouldn't be like so much where, most of your life is eating out, because it's just very, very unhealthy for yourself. Um, also, eating out is pretty bad because, again, you don't know what's in your food. Um, for instance, I heard, let me see. All right, so I have a source here called, sorry, it's not working with me. Sorry about that. Okay, I have a source here called by cooking, oh no, ScienceDaily.com. It says, by cooking more often at home, you have a better diet at no significant cost increase. While if you go out, you have less healthy diets at a higher cost, said Adam Drunowski, director of the UW Center for Public Health Nutrition and senior author of Cooking at Home, a strategy to comply with the U.S. dietary guidelines at no extra cost, published in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine. So this is basically saying that you're paying more to cause more harm to yourself when you're eating these foods from from restaurants and fast food places. So you don't want to end up spending money for something that can just eventually harm you, cause you to age faster, or have more health problems, and health problems even end up with more doctor bills. So it even ends up with a more increased problem and financial situation for you to even deal with. And if you're sick often, then you end up not going to work, or for like not getting paid, and then there goes, you start losing money instead. So the better choice is to cook at home, know what's in your food. It's just safer. You can even like make fast food at your home. Like if you want to have, I don't know, like fried chicken, you can just make it yourself. But at least you know what's in it, and you know, like, to moderate your food intake. So after hearing all these problems and all these benefits of eating at home, what's the solution? What's the solution to this entire problem? What's the solution? So there's many options available, like to have as meals, for that you won't feel like you have to go and eat your junk food. You could always make it at home. So there are many recipes available. Let me just get my source out. Okay, well, I can't find my source, but I am basing this off my source. Um, so there's like many foods that you can have. Like if you feel like being like very, very healthy, you could always make yourself a salad. You could like get spinach, cabbage. Even if you want some like carbs in there, you can put some rice, bell peppers. What I usually like to do, I like to get my greens, and then I put a whole bunch of vegetables in there, like celery, bell peppers, and then I get lime and I squeeze it on top, and then I put salt on top. So that's like a great way, but I feel like for some people are like, okay, that's that's a little bit too healthy for me. But that's fine. There's like many options. There's like other options to search online if you want like a healthy junk food. Um, that's just healthier for you, and you just won't feel like terrible at the end of eating it. I know there's sometimes where I did eat junk food, and I just felt terrible at the end, but it tastes so good. So I'm like, oh, it's worth it. But really, is it worth it? Is it really worth the price of this of like all the terrible things that it could actually do to your life, not just physically, but like financially, and it's just increasingly, sadly, it's really increasing in the United States, and I would love to see a difference soon enough where most individuals, or at least like some restaurants, are offering um, some healthier options, but do we really know what's in them? Are they really healthier options? Thank you for listening and have a great day.